40 years ago today, on April 24th, 1980, Robin Brooks left her normal shift at donut time on Kiefer Boulevard just after midnight. Later that day, a friend of Robin's arrived at her apartment for a scheduled swim date, but she did not receive any response at the door. She and other friends were unable to make contact with Robin throughout the day. At 4 p.m., when Robin failed to show up for her scheduled work shift, her friend forced her way into Robin's apartment and found Robin deceased in her bedroom. Robin had been sexually assaulted and stabbed multiple times. Robin was 20 years old at the time of her vicious murder. Yesterday, on April 23rd, 2020, Phillip Lee Wilson was arrested in his North Sacramento home for the murder of Robin Brooks.
We never forget about the victims. In fact, in many respects, that's all we think about, our victims. Sometimes these cases take a little bit longer to solve than others, but none of them are forgotten. None of them are put on the shelf forever. And this, although is the latest case, I can promise you will not be the last.
These are cases that even challenge your hope. Hope that someday it may be solved, someday that you can bring justice for those families. What does that cold case, rape murder, do to that family member, those family members of that victim? Day after day, year after year, and in some cases, decade after decade. Undoubtedly, they haunt them. They also consume their lives. Phillip Wilson now stands charged in a felony complaint in Sacramento County with the rape murder of Robin Brooks. For Maria and the rest of her family, on this day, the 40th anniversary of her murder, I hope that today, that your world has a little more color and a little more light than it did before.
I've dreamed of this day to actually be able to stand up here and say we have arrested the man responsible for this crime. I've been involved in this investigation for 16 years. All these cases are very personal.
This arrest hopefully will give hope to all the families of other victims of unsolved crime. Our family would like to take this opportunity to thank Detective MICKI, who has worked this case tirelessly